Are you anxious and stressed? We're losing him!
He's gonna die!
Is the world overwhelming you right now? What if the solution is what you wear? Hello Internet, welcome to Style Theory, the show that you should never ever sleep on. Now, if there's one thing I can say about the world right now, it's that everyone is feeling just a little bit stressed and anxious. So why not take the stress out of de-stressing by letting your clothes do it for you? Today we are testing 3 fashion items that claim they can help you improve your life by reducing your stress and anxiety. And what better way to do that than throwing Style Theory's first ever slumber party?
Welcome to Style Theory's stress-filled slumber party, the slumber party that you are very happy not to be invited to, because I'm about to put people through a rush of different exercises where we are going to try to get very stressed, very anxious, and measure our heart rate, our blood pressure, and maybe get a little shocked. But to do that, I need to invite in our lovely volunteers. So, my slumber party initiates, will you come and join me on the blankets?
Joining me for a night of stressful slumber party shenanigans are Rachel.
I feel like I only operate under high stress.
Kai.
My stress levels range between a 6 and a 7 depending on the day.
And the most chill person I have ever met in my life, Sam.
Here's my philosophy on life. Everything in life is either 50-50. Right? It either happens or it doesn't. And so there's no use really worrying about it. I'm actually curious about your stress level, Amy, and how you de-stress.
My stress level is on a chart that no one can read because it's so high. And so I turn to videos like this to figure out how to make myself less stressed.
And also, for you, the loyal theorist who might just feel a little too stressed and anxious these days. Whether it's school, work, or something entirely different, today our goal is to see if fashion can cure your stress and anxiety once and for all. Each round will consist of 2 tries at one of our stress-inducing games. One with our anti-anxiety item and one without. You see, when you do something stressful, like playing one of our anxiety-inducing games, your body releases a hormone called adrenaline that causes your heart to kick into overdrive, which is why after each game, we'll measure our heart rate and blood pressure to see if using our item actually makes a difference. So prepare yourselves because round 3 is going to shock you. And me. Let the games begin. We're starting with the OG of stress-inducing games, Operation. If you don't know this game, you are a doctor operating on a patient to remove little plastic items from his body with a pair of teeny tiny tweezers. Fail, and you get this sound. It will be going head to head with our first item, the magnetic rings. But before we get to that, we need to establish our baseline for this test. Before we started, we measured our resting heart rate and blood pressure. We'll be using that to see how much they increase after our stressful games. It's important to note that for blood pressure, the top number is your systolic pressure, or the pressure in your arteries when your heart beats, while the bottom number is your diastolic pressure, or the pressure between beats. Typically, you want this to be around 120/80 when you're not stressed, which is interesting because it looks like a few of us are already feeling the pressure. No worries though, as we are going to help things along by upping the challenge of each game. Not only will we be playing the game, our fellow slumber party initiates will be cheering or jeering us on. Kai and I will be one team while Sam and Rachel will be the other. So let's see how stressed we get without our ring.
Oh my God. I am doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Him and his family. You killed him.
Really, look at that. You drop a butterfly in the sky, you can go twice as high.
There's a spider on your back.
Sam.
The sounds of a truly epic slumber party. We took our post-game readings after each turn, and this is where we ended up. Kai and Sam appear to have found their zen, but Rachel and I definitely felt some extra stress, which means we'll need to kick it up a notch as we bring in our rings.
I've never worn a ring before.
Ever?
Ever.
Huh, I guess rings aren't a part of the Michigan grandpa aesthetic. Though that same fashion favorite was already getting Sam a little hot under the collar. But he's in luck because these aren't your average rings. They were going to fix our health woes. At least, that's what they claim. These rings use powerful neodymium magnets to channel magnetic energy in harmony with your body's natural processes. This is known as magnetotherapy, which kind of sounds like something from X-Men, but it's a concept originated by Dr. Isaac Goyes-Duran, not Magneto. He proposed that magnets could help heal the body by correcting pH imbalances caused by diseases and other ailments. Now, we humans do produce our own natural magnetic field thanks to the electrical currents made by our bodies keeping themselves running. However, it is very, very, very small. Still, these rings are meant to use their magnets to penetrate our soft body tissue and help rebalance our internal magnetic field, which is then meant to stimulate blood and oxygen flow. That process should, theoretically, help reduce our stress and anxiety levels. You know what I found really helps with my anxiety? Sleep. Specifically, a thing called deep sleep, which is the best type of sleep for your brain. Research has shown it can help reset your brain and lower your stress levels, anxiety levels, and even your blood pressure. However, getting that deep sleep is hard when the world is just so noisy. But thanks to our partner for today's episode, Ozlo, getting that deep sleep is as easy as putting in a pair of earbuds. Ozlo sent me a pair of their sleep buds, and I'm not gonna lie, my sleep has never been better. Ozlo sleep buds are transforming the way we sleep by cutting through all of the noise of useless sleep hacks to bring you a good night's sleep backed by science. Ozlo built its sleep buds to be effective at blocking out the noise of your dog barking or cars honking outside. And bonus, they are extremely comfortable. Take it from me, my ears are super sensitive and it's made me super picky about how my headphones fit. Each set of sleep buds comes with 4 different size silicone wingtips to make sure that you get the best fit for your ears. And they don't stick out like regular earbuds either, meaning that you can snuggle up with your pillow pain-free. With a battery life of 10 hours, you will be sleeping easy and uninterrupted all night long. So if you want to start getting the best sleep of your life and lower your anxiety at the same time, click the link in our description or scan the QR code on screen now to get started. Thank you again to Ozlo for partnering with us for this episode. Now back to our slumber party. Are you ready, teams?
Team stress.
Team anxiety.
Oh my gosh, these tweezers suck.
Did you even check his insurance card?
That's the biggest bug I've ever seen in my life.
Come on, Sam, you only got a couple of them. You can't even get that rubber band off.
Stop. I love screaming. It's fun.
And apparently great for your stress levels, at least according to our final readings. All across the board, our blood pressure was lower than when we didn't use the rings, even when our heart rates were not. Though, admittedly, the difference was small, but I'm honestly surprised there was a difference at all. During the game, I didn't feel any different or feel any magnetic effect while wearing the ring, but clearly something did make a change. So, I'll give this product a 3 out of 5 star review. Fashionable and comfortable, these rings kept me cool under pressure while performing surgery. I can't open TikTok these days without getting an ad for the brand Comfort. Sorry, Comfort, no O. And all of their marketing stresses one key feature.
And they're made with a slightly weighted material for people with stress and anxiety.
They've made them slightly weighted fabric to help with anxiety.
They are made with a slightly heavier weighted material to help with anxiety and to kind of just give you a feeling of having a hug all day long.
These sweats are using a technique most commonly seen with weighted blankets called deep pressure therapy, or DPT. DPT uses firm pressure to stimulate a part of your system called the parasympathetic nervous system, aka the rest and digest system. This includes the parts of your nervous system that help slow your heart rate and help your body relax after feeling stressed. Sounds pretty perfect, right? Well, we're gonna pit this perfect item against its board game counterpart to find out.
We are on our perfection round. We are going to be doing up to the 2, so you have less time than normal, and we're gonna be doing it blind. Eyes closed, no cheating, and everyone's gonna be screaming at me. So it's gonna be a fun, stressful time.
And it was. Even more than I expected. First up was our control round.
Hit it. All right.
That's the wrong piece. Oh my god, it's the piece upside down.
You're almost there, Amy. I
The
believe
piece
in
is
you.
like inside out, holding the bottom. One more left.
Oh my god. Legitimately, it's so hard to do.
That was crazy.
Clearly, the sweats were going to be up against some stiff competition. Speaking of, the round seemed to have affected me more than I realized.
Kai doesn't know her shapes. Oh, poor Kai.
I thought you were on my team,
Okay,
Amy.
I am actually. I'm so sorry.
Whoopsie. Even with my slip up, Kai managed to fit 2 pieces.
Y'all can't phase me.
Here were our item list scores.
So we have our standard levels of stress for this game, but we need to put on our weighted sweats to see if they can help us feel comfy, cozy, and a little less stressed. Wardrobe change. Ooh.
Sam and Rachel were looking cool in their matching blues, while Kai and I let our emo flags fly in all black. Right away, we noticed that the slightly weighted fabric leaned a lot more towards the slightly than the weighted.
I can't say that these feel super weighted to me. I don't know about you all, but they do feel very cozy.
I feel like they're heavier than the average hoodie, but I wouldn't call it weighted.
If I want to just feel cozy and calm, I feel like this is a good option. When it comes to the claims of being weighted and working the same as a weighted blanket, not quite sure this is gonna hold up.
And Theorists, I was right. Despite doing better this round,
Okay.
and feeling in the zone,
I heard Kai's really nice, calming words, like the words of encouragement. I was just really centered and really like in a zone is how I felt.
the numbers weren't with me.
This tells me something different. I promise you, I felt like I was in a zone.
And it wasn't just me. All of us saw an increase in blood pressure and an even larger spike in heart rate. I mean, look at those numbers. Rachel alone had more than doubled her heart rate between rounds, despite her feeling calmer in round 2 than round 1. What was going on? Well, Sam, who had been cooking since round 1, had an idea as to why.
I think the heat actually plays a much bigger factor in this than we're thinking initially.
I agree.
I'm feeling a bit crispy myself.
If you were paying attention in round 1, you'll remember that Sam was feeling a bit toasty in his previous sweat set. Now that we were all wearing them, we could all feel the heat. And heat can make your heart kick into overdrive as it tries to circulate more blood than normal to help you cool down. Your body uses blood circulation to cool down by having the blood travel faster so that it can travel closer to the surface of your skin. It then releases its heat through your skin into the outside atmosphere to let your internal temperature drop. This is likely why we're seeing that big spike in our heart rates, which is bad news for our sweats. However, we did all agree that they deserved a 3 out of 5 rating for staying true to the ad's other claim. The sweats didn't cure my anxiety or my stress, but can confirm it feels like a soft, cozy hug from a furnace. This brings us to the final game of Style Theory's stress-filled slumber party, and it's the most shocking one of the entire episode. Theorists, we are holding nothing back, including our breath. For this round, we are pitting the infamous shock game
We have no idea who will get shocked. We have no idea when it will tell us to press the button.
against the contender with the most to lose this episode, the Kamuso breathing necklace. It's an item that is backed by a lot of history. The Kamuso were a group of Buddhist monks that lived during Japan's Edo period. They were known as the Kamuso, or monks of emptiness, for several reasons. The most relevant for this episode being their iconic bamboo flute, the shakuhachi. The Kamuso would use them to practice suisen, or blowing zen, which was a form of meditation through deep breathing.
Like, it's made to basically calm your breathing, make you exhale longer, and like really feel it in your chest.
Hold up, you know the drill here, theorists. First, we need to get our control numbers. And let me tell you, none of us were prepared for what was about to happen.
Why did we all get shocked?
I didn't.
That was awesome.
Was it, Sam? Was it? But because we are thorough, we needed to make sure we were fully in that stress zone and did it one more time before taking our readings.
Come on.
Oh boy, I would say that the stress part of Style Theory's stress-filled slumber party has been thoroughly filled. And the readings agreed. The Kamuso necklaces have their work cut out for them. Like the sweats, the deep breathing technique used by the necklace is also meant to engage our parasympathetic nervous system. It focuses on the vagus or wandering nerves that send all the signals throughout our bodies in hopes of calming them down. Though that didn't work so well for us last time. After resetting, we were ready for round 2, after Sam finally figured out how to put on his necklace. Note to self, an episode on men's jewelry is definitely needed. Men deserve to feel bejeweled too, y'all. But will being bejeweled be enough? To find that out, we had to once again put our fates in the hands of a $20 torture device. I mean, a fun slumber party game. Whee! With our flutes ready, we press the button.
I dropped it, but I was good. I was good.
As soon as I felt the twitch in my finger, I was like, no.
Let's go! Let's go!
So, was it worth it? Did all our pain and suffering and stress prove that a breathing necklace can really keep you calm? Yes! ish. For Rachel, me, and Kai, the difference was there, even though it was very small. But for Sam, it did nothing at all. Like everything else we tried this episode, the items had some good and some bad, some small successes and some big failures. But no definitive proof that anti-stress and anxiety fashion can cure or even help the way that the companies claim they do. And some of them seem to realize that. On their website, Comfort says that their customers claim it helps, not them, despite their marketing singing a different story. If you are actually suffering from a high level of stress or anxiety, seeing a professional is going to give you the best results. And while these items may give you some kind of boost by giving you something to focus in on or helping make you feel all cozy, and yeah, truth be told, these sweats are hella cozy, they are not a quick solution to your problems. And speaking of problems, please never make me touch that shock game ever again.
No, we just did it!
Yeah!
Oh my god!
I'm gonna win.
No!
I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
Why, Sam? Oh my god!
So there you have it. Fashion might not make you less stressed or anxious, but it can lead to a really fun slumber party. But hey, that's just a theory. A style theory. Keep looking sharp, and please be less stressed.
Go touch grass. No, really, touch the grass on the screen right now. And I'll see you next Saturday morning.